I'm absent from the face of YouTube for weeks. No videos, no nothing. And you know what I'm going to make a video? You know what I'm going to come back to and talk about? This picture. Yes, this picture of this guy's bald head. I mean, is he even a guy? What is this? What is this creature? Seriously, there's something wrong with me. Why am I making a video on this? What am I doing?
I'm glad you guys learned about this channel. Like, what's gonna happen to it? You suck. Where's your videos? You suck.
Yo, what is up? It is me, DiamondTheft, and welcome back to another video. It is October 2018, and we recently hit 32,000 subscribers on this channel, and that's like a big milestone. Like, oh my god, I remember when I had only 100 subscribers and how it was back then. And now I'm at 32,000, gaining 100 in like 2 days. At this rate, you know, 100K is not that far. All I have to do is just keep going at it, you know? But anyways, welcome to another video. And because it is October and it's a spooky season, I wanted to whip up a bunch of nice, creepy videos for you guys and girls. So today is based on a cartoon a lot of you probably don't know about. The Misadventures of Flapjack. Yes, very, very misadventures. Very, very messed up adventures. It's a very old show. Not very old, but the show is super, super duper underrated. It reminds me of Chowder. Not many people have seen it, and it's just like a really good show, and it's different on Cartoon Network. Yeah, definitely Chowder's level, okay? So, Flapjack, what is it about, okay? So, there's this kid who was, you know, found and raised by a whale named Bubby, on this island, and there's like this boardwalk, and the water's really disgusting because it's the ocean, right? And there's a bunch of sailors and stuff, and it's during a time period where there's a lot of adventures, right? And then they rescue this guy, right? They save this guy. His name's Captain Knuckles. The K isn't silent, so it isn't Captain Knuckles. It's Knuckles, and this guy's really weird. He has hands that are skeleton hands, and he has his big nose with like pimples on it, and he looks really ugly. He's an ugly character, but you know, he kind of reminds me of Mr. Krabs, or yeah, definitely Mr. Krabs, because the little kid Flapjack, he reminds me of SpongeBob. And Captain Knuckles, what he tells Flapjack when he meets him, he tells him that there's this island made out of candy. He tells him there's this island made out of candy, and it's full of candy, and then that's what makes them want to find the island of candy. The trio, Bubby the Whale, Captain Knuckles, and young boy Flapjack. They want to find this island full of candy, and they want to hold the title of adventure while also eating every candy that they see. The only thing that they want to eat is candy. Captain Knuckles is a candy addict, and he made young boy Flapjack a candy addict too. Now, what's really weirder about this show, it only gets weirder, people, okay? So where does Flapjack sleep? Where does he live? He sleeps inside of a whale. He sleeps inside of Bubby. He sleeps inside of her, and he lays his head on the tongue, and he sleeps and he dreams there. And Captain Knuckles, a guy who hasn't washed his clothes in so long, as you can see in the first episode, he hasn't washed his clothes like ever, right? He sleeps in there too, right? Really gross guy. He looks like a blue pickle. Blue? Yeah, he's blue. Yeah, Blue Pickle. He's a really cool character, but he's also, you know, he's too old to be doing this, right? He's too old to be doing this, but he's taking care of Flapjack, and so is Bubby. And you know, they're addicted to candy, and all they want to do is wait for the next time to get some candy. They want to get candy, and they want to find Candy Island. So while doing so, they're living at this island where the setting is, this little island, and they meet a lot of weird characters, and they get mixed up in a lot of weird situations. I mean, Flapjack is really naive, and that's why he gets in these weird, crazy situations, very dangerous stuff that he goes through. And overall, the show is pretty good. Not a lot of people understand the level of smartness they got put into the show. The weird, smart, and cool setting of the show makes it different from the bunch of Cartoon Network shows that were being aired at the time. And maybe that difference wasn't too good for the show, but still, it's still one of my, you know, memorable ones, because it stood out to be different, you know. And it's not like something that you bring up in a conversation until like I'm talking about videos and what Cartoon Network show or cartoon show should I talk about next or make a video of. Flapjack just can't. It comes up in a conversation a lot because it's that one odd show. It's like the Cowardly Dog show. That one is like weird, and it also was on Cartoon Network, and it's just weird, and it just stands out for being weird and like, you know, scary and just different, right? So does anyone, like, do you not get anything weird from this? Why is Flapjack, a young kid, you know, he doesn't have a real home. He doesn't have a family, right? Well, his family's the whale and Captain Knuckles, but, you know, it's a young kid that has nothing real to just go to. You know, a normal kid wouldn't be sleeping inside of a whale's mouth, you know? It's not right, dude. And this Captain Knuckles guy, he's like one of the worst influences ever because he's telling about this island. I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, the island probably does exist, right? And you want to go find it. From saying this from their perspective, when the first time he mentions the island of candy, he will believe it because once again he's naive and Flapjack doesn't know. He's just a little kid and he hears it from this guy who looks like he knows his stuff about adventures. You know, he's gonna listen to him, but they don't have a home. They don't have much money, right? And I feel like candy is like their drug. This is their drug, and this is what helps them distract themselves and gives them that energy to go on these crazy adventures and, you know, have that adrenaline to suffer some weird, painful situations. But candy is their drug. That's the only thing that they look forward to. And this show's weird. Like this Captain Knuckles guy, this weird old ugly guy. He's addicted to candy, and he's making my boy Flapjack addicted to candy too. Young, fresh youngin that has to be addicted to candy. It's just like, oh, like it's dark, but it's very important because what Cartoon Network is showing us here is something that you don't see a lot in cartoons. Besides SpongeBob in a way, where like he works at the Krusty Krab and he doesn't get paid that much, and you know, but he's naive as well. Like he's not smart, he's gullible, and Krusty Krab he enjoys working there and he gets paid something. So Mr. Krab's a greedy old guy. He's gonna make so much money, right? Captain Knuckles is kind of like that same character, Mr. Krabs, and you know the show is just showing us like this perspective of, you know, people who don't have enough funds, you know, to live a life, you know, like there's a businessman in the show, like there's people who actually have money, right? And they show us like the guy who owns a shop with a bunch of candy and stuff like that, you know. But you know, he has his weird side too. His wife is a candy. She's made out of candy. Yeah, it's totally normal though, right? It's totally normal. But the show, it shows us that, you know, poor people who don't have enough money, they have nothing to look forward to but drugs, right? And they get addicted to this stuff. And candy is like that substitute for drugs in a kid's show. And the rest is, you could explain yourself. Like, what do you do when you're on drugs? You know, you do some funny stuff, and your life is not completely normal. It's because you're on drugs, and yeah. I don't know where this video is going. I don't know where this is going, guys. Tell me where this is going. I don't know where this is going, but the creepy stuff is there. It's right in front of us. Like the Misadventures of Flapjack. Like it's not good, you know? These guys are off the candy every 24/7. They're going on these weird, dangerous adventures. A little sailor boy, a nice boy, right? With this old man riding in a whale. They're drunk off candy. I know that makes no sense, but this is crazy, right? Thank you for listening to my video here. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. You know, Flapjack is amazing, and so are you, okay? So I want you guys to leave a like on this video and tell me what you think about this show, and tell me what you think about the video. Tell me what you think about, just tell me anything, okay? Just leave something down below in the comments and subscribe for more videos. I probably will release a creepypasta of Flapjack, but for now, this is what you're going to get, okay? You tell me if you want it. There's another creepypasta coming out very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. DiamondTheft out.